Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Now I have been doing some online shopping. Now this is from One Day Savings. Now I have used One Day Savings lots of times and I've got some items here. I've been doing some of my Christmas shopping. So I'm going to turn this and let's have a little look at what I've been getting. Oh, it's in 2 bags. Now, I've given a bag to Muttley, so you might hear some noise in the background. Right, let's have a little look, see what I've been getting. Now, I will put links to everything that I've got underneath in the video. Now, it's not quite like Temu. I think it's better priced. Some of the stuff's just slightly better quality as well. Now look at this. I'm getting quite addicted to diamond painting. Now this is, look at that, Highland cattle. I'll get a picture and I'll show you it. So that is the picture of this diamond painting. Now this was £15. It was only, and I'm going to say only, for this size. This is an 80 by 40 centimetre. This is a big diamond painting. I like the big ones. What to do is when you're ordering diamond paintings, have a measuring tape with you. So when, it doesn't matter what site you're on, check the size with a measuring tape in centimetres, because sometimes it looks like a great big size and it turns out not to be. But this website has a lot of large diamond paintings and they're very, very reasonable, cheap I would even say, but good quality. I will do a separate video for the diamond painting ones I've got because I want to open them. I don't want to open them on this one because we're just doing a bag opening and I'm showing you what else that I've got. But I'll do another video on this. And once again, that's the picture. I'll show you a better picture. Now that's the picture of this diamond painting. If you spend £40, I think it's £40.86, I don't know why it says 86, you get 2 free items as well. So even if you're buying a few of these for yourself, then you can pick a few free items as well once you spend over a certain amount, and you'll get free delivery. So I'm going to pop that aside. You got all the kit in there, all the beads, all that. I'll show you that in another one. If you're interested in these, I'll show you all the beads and the bits you get for it. I'm going to pop that aside. I love doing these. They're very addictive. Now the other one that I got is this. Look at this one. Oh, these have came out of the bag a little bit. Now you might think these, I'm going to move these off to the side. That's crochet items. Now these are diamond painting ones as well. Now there is 12 in this set. There's 12. You get the whole set. It is a little bit more expensive. I'm going to bring my camera down a bit. Now there is 12 of these. Now these are a little bit more expensive because I'll show you the picture. Picture of these, and you get 12. You get from January all the way through to Christmas. And there is no on here. I'll show you the picture again. Now as you can see with that picture, each month is done different. Now this is an April one. You get all the beads, you get a little tray, and you get one of these little sticks. So every single one of them has got one of these trays and one of these pens to pick them up with. Now as you saw in that picture, each one is different. The Christmas one is beautiful. Now look at this. I'm going to take this out. You can hang these up when you've done with them. Now, you'll peel this sticky layer, this layer off, and that is sticky. Look how good and sticky this is. It's made of like a resin, and that is the pick. That's April. Look at that, all nice and spring. I'll peel that back a bit, see if you can see some of the colours. Now, when you put your little diamonds on, it'll really brighten these up. You'll put the little corresponding diamond that's in here with the little shapes onto this. You'll just follow it. Start from here or work here, or you can start from here and work there. This is April. This one is a little gnome. I'm going to pop that back in. Now this is something that you can bring out every year, so it is sort of worth it. What is this one? Let's open this one. I'll do another video along with that Highland cattle one. And if you're going to look before the video comes out, they've actually got that Highland cattle under the name of a yak. And look at this one for March. Look at that one. It's all like your little... Get that one off. It will peel off. This is like a little lucky one. Probably for St. Patrick's. And then look at that one. You've got your little gnome. And that one says March. They've got little hanging holes here, so you can hang them up. So you can hang each one up for a whole month, and you can use these, bring them out every year. A great gift to give someone as well. Even if you want to do these individually and do them for someone's birthday. If you've got members of your family whose birthdays in different months, you can always give them one of these. You always get a little name tag and hang it under there. You can hang them in your window as well. But we'll go on to those ones a little bit in better detail in another video. So what I have now, I got this. Now this is a gift set. It's a little gift bag, this one. It's a beginner gift set. I think I actually need to get myself a new camera. This one keeps going light and dark. Maybe just the light outside. Maybe I need to block my window up. I am in my spare bedroom, and I think I maybe need to block the actual daylight and just work under a white light. Now this is a gift set. I'll take that. I'm going to give this to Muttley. There you go. I think that's what he's crying for. That's what the noise is in the background. Now this is a complete gift set, or a little travel crochet set. Now it's got a zip. It's got a two-ended zip. This is great if you've got someone that wants to learn how to crochet, because this is a great little travel bag. You know what I'm like for bags? I love bags. I love all these little ones that you can just throw in a suitcase. Now it's got all these little pockets on it as well. Now look what you get in this. Look at this. This was £17. You might think, what? But for a gift for a beginner, especially for Christmas or a birthday, look what you get in it. You get a whole set of crochet hooks. A whole set. Now, what do they go up to? I think they go up to a 6. That looks the biggest one. These are good crochet hooks. I've had these crochet hooks in other sets as well. Now it goes, that's a 6, goes up to a 6, and down to a 2mm. It goes from a 2mm up to a 6. That looks like the biggest one, the 6. These are good handle. That's a 5.5. These are good, nice, rubber handled. If you need the rubber handles, my sister Sandra loves these hooks. I gave her a set of those hooks a few weeks ago when I went up. Now you get a whole set of crochet hooks. You got a pom-pom maker. Oh, I didn't know that was in there. You get balls of yarn to start them all. That's nice and soft. You get balls of yarn, little 25-gram balls of yarn to start them off. There is a little guide. That's quite thick. Usually these are really thin. It's also a ruler. So if you're making something and you need to do the length, it's got all the holes to tell you the sizes of your hooks or knitting needles if the end falls off or the number rubs off. It doesn't on these because it's imprinted in there. Now look at these. You've got these hooks as well. I think they're cable hooks actually for knitting, but it's a little mixed bag of things. There's another little set of cable hooks. You keep your hook on it and you keep your crochet and you can twist it, and it can make your crochet sort of twisted around. There's needles for sewing. Always need needles, and they're all different sizes as well. That's cool. There is stitch holders. These big hooks for stitch holders. There's 3 of those. Wow, look at that. That's cool. Oh, that's a nice measuring tape. There's a measuring tape. And the set I gave Sandra had a set of these. Oh, look at that, a measuring tape. Oh, ouch. It's got a little measuring tape. Now be careful. Oh, be careful if you use this. Ouch. Don't take your eye out and be careful with that. Don't let the kids play with that. Don't let your children play with one of these. That's definitely. And there's another set of hooks. Look at all these tiny little hooks if you like crocheting with thread. Seems to have come in quite into fashion, isn't it? That crocheting with embroidery threads or just like those metallic threads doing tiny crochet. Now, I don't even know. I don't think my eyes will be able to see these. 0.85. That one's a 1.5, a 1.5. And that one there looks the thickest. I think it'll go up to like size 2 maybe. Wow. These are great for making lace. Good weight in those hooks. They're good for doing crochet where you're putting zips in, where you can poke these through the material in the zip and put zips into your crochet. Now look at this. I don't know what that is. I think that's a bobbin winder. You wind your yarn around this. I'll get some yarn. This holds yarn or thread, and it'll hold quite a lot. Be good for weaving as well. Now I will put an individual link underneath where it will take you to all what they class as knitting and crochet. They class it as weaving on that website. You've got stitch markers, always great to have. And look at this, a little pom-pom maker. A little pom-pom maker. Does it go that way? Oh, do you know what? I think it's 2 individual pom-poms. What you do is you wind your yarn around. Now, I've seen these, and usually they're both joined together in 2 halves, like this. Or are these just, if I just got 2? I think I've just got 2. My sister Sandra had one of these, and she put a length of yarn that way, across that way, and then she had different yarn and she rolled it around there like that. I need to look how to use these single ones. I'm sure the one I had was a double one. Put a length of yarn across the top, and then you take your other yarn, you'll take yarn and you'll wind around that half, and then you'll wind around that half, and then you close it. No, I think these definitely go together. So these little things, what you do is that one will fit onto that side there. I think, with the little baubles. What? Usually they go together. Well, that's closing in. I'm sure what you do is you put a length of yarn down there, and then you'll wrap around that one and around that one, and then you'll close it. Then you close them up. And then I think you cut around it. I'll need to work that out for these. But you get little pom-pom makers. That's what those are. They're pom-pom makers. I'll put those back in the bag. And we'll move on. You get a lot in this for your money. A lot in this for your money. Get that hook there. This is great for a beginner. I'm not so sure they would use all those really small hooks though. But look at that. That is such a bargain. And you've got all your little balls of yarn, and it all fits into this little gift bag. Look at that for a gift. It's a little travel crochet. Oh, it's got a little handle on it as well. Look at that. That's cool. So it's £17 for that whole kit. That is a great gift. So I'll pop that there. So what have we got next? Sorry about my light going in and out. Bags. I love bags. I'm always giving people bags for gifts for crochet. This is a lovely little bag. I'm going to keep this one for myself. I'm actually giving these to my sisters. Look at this one. It's got handles. This is the top of it. Now it's got holes to put your yarn through, but I never use that. But look at this. This opens up. Turn it that way. And then you can get all your yarns in the bag. A great little bag. You can use this for knitting needles as well. I've just closed it. There we go. You can put your crochet hooks or your knitting needles in there. This is great for a little overnight bag as well. Now this little bag, it was £11. That's not a lot of money, and it's a really pretty gift. So if you get one of these for someone, you can actually fill it with some yarn for them and maybe put a set of crochet hooks or knitting needles in there. Pull that down. Went and got it up around the wrong way. And there you are. Just get my zip to go around the right way. And it'll close up, and it makes a really nice bag. This bag's about 36 by 28. It's a decent size bag. As you can see, you don't even need to put crochet, and put your embroidery things in there as well. We'll flatten that back down, and we'll put that back in its bag. That's a good bag. It's quite sturdy. I'll pop that aside, and I've got 2 items left. I've got these. Now, I got a set of these before, and I've put them into, I'll need to send a box to my friend Elizabeth Box before her raffle that she's going to do for her little crochet club. I got a set of these and I like them so much. I got myself a set because I want to do knitting. Look at these ones though. Oh, these are so pretty. Look at these. There is 13 sets in this, I think. There's 13 pairs. 13 pairs of hooks. It tells you there, that's for your sizes. And along here, it tells you on this packet. Look at all these. This was £26, but it's a beautiful, beautiful set. It's a beautiful set of circular knitting needles. Now, what you do with them is you get this piece here, and it helps you to do, it's even got some little stoppers there. I'll watch that doesn't get, there's little stoppers wherever that one went. There it is. I don't know what these little pieces are for, I'll need to work out, or this piece, a little piece of rubber. Put that back in there. Now what you do, you get different sizes of wire and you put them on your hook. Now these are great for knitting hats, gloves, anything that is round. So much easier than using 4 different needles, using a set of 4 needles. So you screw it on. Now these fit all the hooks, and you'll screw this one on to this side, and then you'll start your knitting. And what you'll do is your stitches will stay here, and you'll just continue to knit and knit and knit in the round and around. You can make hats and gloves, anything that is sleeves, even sweaters. You can use the larger ones to make sweaters. I don't know if you can use these for long blankets. I've not done very much work with these type of needles. I would take it that if you knitted all the way along and got it all on that side, you can just flip it and then work back, because your yarn will be, it'll be here, and then you'll just turn it and take your yarn and continue. So I think you can make big blankets with these, but this is so cool. And they're nice and light. And you get this lovely bag to keep them on. You get this little zipper bag to keep them in. Now they go from a 10mm, a large 10mm, all the way down to a 2.75, a 2.75. But these are so pretty, all these sets of knitting needles, and you got all these different lengths of wires to do all your circular knitting. Let's see what lengths they are. A little bit fiddly. There we go. There, you've got, there's wire inside there. So they're not just plastic, they are actually wire coated, plastic coated wire. Pop that in there. Right, that's not bad for those. These are cheaper than the other ones that I got. The other ones were just all dark colour. Put that back in there for extending it to thicker wires or not. But I don't know what those little pins are for. If you can see those little pins, it's like a little pin, and then you've got extra metal parts. Maybe it's just to replace them. I don't know. And then these ones, I don't know. I'll have a look, I'll find out, and I'll pop that in. That is a beautiful little, it's a nice case that they're in as well. They come in a really nice case. So that's a little treat for myself. Do some knitting, knit some hats. Put that aside. And my last thing, this is a gift for one of my friends. I got this. So there's 14 in this. This is the greatest happiness in life is crochet. Now you get a little zipper bag, which is always good. And look at this whole set. This whole set was £12. It's only £12. It's a nice little washer bag. It's like if that gets wet, it's not going to do any damage. And look at all of these. Oh, you get extras. You get sewing, metal sewing needles. These darning needles, and they're in a tube. You get a little measuring tape, at least it's not going to ping on you. And you get some stitch markers. And you get these. This is 14 crochet hooks. And they go from a size 2 to a 8mm. The biggest one is an 8. Look at these. Oh no, it's not. It's a 10. That's a 10. That's even better, because when I ordered these, it says 2 to 8, but that's a 10. That's a 9. That's another big one. That's an 8, I think. That's an 8. Now, not only is the number on here in ink, oops, it's actually embedded into the rubber as well. I don't think you'll see it for the light coming in my window. It is embedded into that silicone. So if that ever comes off, I've only ever had one of these with that come off. Anyway, that is an 8. So we've got a 10, a 9, an 8. That one's going to be the 7, I think. That's the 7. And that's the next one there. 6.5 and a 6. Do you know, it's not very often you get a 6.5 in a crochet hook set. There's a lot of crochet hook sets I've got, and especially those sort of flatter ones, to get a 6.5. Usually goes 6 and jumps up to 7. A 4.5 we're going to have. That one's a 5. We've got a 5.5 and a 5 and a 4. It goes all the way down to a 2. So it's a 2 to a size 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oops, and this one, 14 hooks. That's a little bit a better bargain than I thought that I was getting. I actually thought there was only from a 2 to an 8. But that's great. I'm going to pop them back in there. Pop them in there as well. And I'll put it all back in the bag. That's the gift for my friend. Pop that around there. And that is it. That's everything that I've got today. Absolutely amazing. It's a great place to do your shopping for Christmas and for gifts, especially if it's for people who do crochet and knitting. And these diamond paintings, my goodness. I'm going to do a separate video, for I know there's a lot of people that are really interested in the diamond paintings. And I'm going to take these out and show you them a little bit more. And this one, I'll take it out and I'll show you what it is. I'll show you how to do one. I'll do one of these. I think I'll do the Halloween one of these, and I'll work on that for you. So thank you very much for watching. All the links are underneath the video to One Day Saving. I don't make any money out of One Day Saving and letting you know where I shop and where it's a really good bargain at good quality as well. So I don't get any benefit if you click on those links underneath at all. So anyway, I will put the links underneath. And I'll put one in I'll put weaving on the top of it. I'll put crochet in stroke knitting, because it'll take you straight to the it'll take you straight to the part of the website that has all the knitting and crochet items. And there'll be other links especially for this little Highland. I know a lot of people like Highland cattle. They're beautiful creatures. And for the diamond art work as well. So I might have another look and see what else that they've got that I could get for my Christmas shopping. So thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and please click on the bell icon, and YouTube will tell you when I put up another tutorial. It's completely free to subscribe to the channel. So until the next time, happy crafting, and I'll see you all again soon. Goodbye.